Let's recap UFC Vegas 115 real quick if you missed it, and man, this was honestly not that bad of a card. First fight of the night was an absolute war between Kai Kamaka III and Dakota Hope. Kamaka picked up the split decision win. Honestly, I thought it could have gone either way, but it was a good fight. Then Dione Barbosa won a majority decision against Melissa Gatto in a very weird fight. She kicked Gatto when she was sorta grounded, like her hands were down, but that's fine now, right? But one of her knees was up and the other one was not entirely touching the ground, but her calf and her foot like were, but the knee was not touching the ground. So it was a little weird. I don't know what they really decided, whether or not it was a bad foul, because they let the fight continue. Gatto acted like she got slept, but the kick kind of hit like here, maybe like closer to the neck. So maybe the ref thought she was faking it, just took a point, allowed the fight to continue. It was just a really weird situation. Honestly, I think a different ref would have disqualified Barbosa. Maybe a different ref wouldn't even have taken a point in the first place. It was a really weird situation, but Barbosa won, rightfully so. Then Tresean Gore submit Azamat Bekoyev. Man, Bekoyev, I don't like to use the term fraud checked, but I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, but we're all thinking the same thing. I was really high on Bekoyev before the Belgarui fight, and honestly, that loss has aged really well. Belgarui's really good. He just got a big knockout last week, but Gore is not that good, and he just lost to him, man. It was a war back and forth up until the third. Azamat was looking pretty good until he gassed out, man. His cardio was just terrible, and then Gore got the submission. Oh my god, man. Seriously, I thought Bekoyev was a lock. I thought he was a lock, and then he just got submitted. That was pretty terrible to see, but good for Gore. He's improving a lot. Good for him. Then Elise Pereira got her first win in the UFC and got the performance of the night bonus with a big knee knockout. She looked very improved. Still does not have a lot of defense, but she doesn't really need it. She just goes crazy, gets the knockout. Perfect style for this division. Just be entertaining and you're going to get a title shot. Then Darius Flowers beat Lando Venata, and also weird fight. Lando looked good until he didn't. Darius slammed him, and then Venata started groaning at the end of the first round. Then they went to the second, and then the same thing happened. Darius took him down. Venata started like screaming again. Looks like he got some sort of injury. I don't know. Darius says it was a liver shot. The commentary thought it was his ribs. I don't know. Really weird, because I thought Venata looked very good. Sucks for him. I hope he gets another fight in the UFC, but good for Flowers for getting his first UFC win. Then Alessandro Costa got a performance of the night bonus for knocking out Stuart Nickel with a body shot. Costa looked very, very slow. Did not get started fast. Like, did not throw anything for the first couple minutes. Then got some big shots. Some judges had it for Nickel in the first round, which I think is so stupid. I thought Costa won that first round clearly. Then in the second round, knocked him out. Good for Costa. Then Thomas Peterson beat Guilherme Pat with a majority decision. This was a really weird heavyweight stinker fight. Not much to say here. I would thought Pat could take this one, but Peterson squeaked it out. Good for him. Then Jose Delano beat Robert Bruchala in a unanimous decision. Looked really, really good. Does not possess a ton of power, but seriously, he's a very, very active striker. Good volume, good fighter, good prospect. Then Tommy McMillan got a fight of the night against Manolo Zucchini. I almost called him Mario again like I did in my last video. Knocked him out in the first round, so it's kind of weird he got fight of the night because, you know, it was a 4-minute fight. I honestly thought some other fights were more deserving, like Kai Kamaka versus Hope, but I get it. They want to prop up Tommy McMillan. I get it. He's Sean O'Malley's teammate, entertaining fighter. I see he's getting a lot of hate, but man, we need entertaining fighters in the UFC, man. I'm totally fine with him. Then Ethan Ewing put on a fantastic performance versus Rafael Estevan. I told you guys. I saw a lot of people picking Estevan. I knew Ewing would get this. Absolutely shut down his second undefeated guy in the UFC. Pretty insane. Dude's a fantastic prospect. Did not get performance of the night. That's so weird, man, because Alessandro Costa got a performance of the night for the same left hook to the liver, and Ethan Ewing didn't. And the Alessandro Costa fight was more competitive than Ethan Ewing's fight, and Ethan Ewing beat a better opponent in Rafael Estevan than Stuart Nickel. So weird. I think he should deserve that bonus, but man, he just shut him down over the course of 3 rounds, and cherry on top, got the finish. Great performance. Then Abdul Rahman Yekiayev submit Brenton Ribeiro with a rear naked choke in the first round. He was low-key getting cracked a little bit there until he took him down and got the finish, man. I think we were all overrating Abdul Rahman a little bit because he was getting cracked there by Brenton Ribeiro, but still did what he needed to do, got the win. We can't talk too much smack about him because he got a first round finish. Then Virna Jandiroba beat Tabitha Ricci in a unanimous decision. I think we all expected this. Pretty much shut her down in the wrestling, did enough in the striking. Solid jiu-jitsu in the fight, but yeah, man, not too much to say. Was not a very entertaining fight. I don't think she's gonna get another title shot off of this, but she is definitely a level above Tabitha Ricci. And then in the main event, man, I was wrong with my prediction. Chris Duncan just could not get started, and Renato Moicano shut him down and submit him in the second round. I always knew this could have happened, but I thought if Chris Duncan came, pushed forward, act like he did in the Terrence McKinney fight, he could have beat him. But man, man, he was just looking a little timid in there, look a little too measured, a little too scared. Moicano was countering everything he was doing. Looks like he had a perfect game plan for him and then got the submission. I still think Chris Duncan's a very solid fighter. He's going to go back to beating some cans until he gets another shot at the rankings, but maybe this was a little too much too soon. I had hope in him, but yeah, he just could not get it done. But man, we got 8 finishes. Honestly, it was a very entertaining card to watch. Last week, we got 9 finishes at UFC Seattle, and we're talking about it as a generational fight night, and we got 8 here. That's pretty insane. That's still a lot of finishes. Great card, great fights. Obviously, I would like to see more name value, and I would like to see less Apex fights. Please just go to random cities every week. That would be so fun. Obviously, it's very difficult to do logistically, or put these on like a Wednesday or something. Like seriously, Saturday night, people just like don't want to watch it because they're like, man, who's fighting? Like, I don't know who's fighting. I don't care. Us hardcores care, but the casuals didn't even see any of these amazing fights because there's no name value. But what did you think, guys? Rate this card out of 10 for me in the comments. And what do you think about Apex cards in general? And who do you think's next for Renato Moicano and Chris Duncan? See ya.